Willie D Live.
Well, how do you get to that level and it doesn't matter? Because I read somewhere where when you were like 7 years old or something, you said you wanted to be, you was going to be a professional football player. You was going to make it to the NFL. You know you can't make it to the NFL and not be famous.
Yeah, but I don't think as a kid you understand what that even means. You know what I'm saying? Like you have like your heroes and shit, and they're famous to you, but like you don't even know what fame. You can't even conceptualize it because all you know is your little neighborhood, right? And I think as a kid, my goal wasn't to be famous. My goal was to get money, right? And you know, subsequently it comes with it. But I think, you know, as a young kid, you don't understand the consequences of your dreams, and that was maybe not a consequence, but a byproduct. As a byproduct of your dream is people know who you are, and so. But it was never my goal. My goal wasn't I want people to know who I am. I guess that is the difference between like a younger generation. I'm sure there were cats when we was growing up that wanted people to know who they were, but it was more so I wanted to ball. I wanted to get this. There was a objective goal rather than to people know who you are. Like now, like there's like YouTube channels and shit like that. People just want to be known, right? They want to be famous. Like that was never my goal. I think fame is stupid. It's pointless, and it puts people on pedestals, and it can be lucrative. You know, you can get money from it, but it was just never one of my goals. My goal was to make sure I bought my mama a house, you know, make sure she didn't have to work no more, make sure I didn't have to worry about money no more. Like that was my goal, like tangible shit that could, you know, bring me peace.
So it was important for you to make it to the NFL.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So your junior year in college,
yeah,
you shine. Get to your senior year, I think you did like over 1,000 yards in your junior year, and your senior year you did almost half of that.
Yeah.
How, and you know this is my moment, I'm senior,
right.
You're looking, what's going through your head?
Well, it was a lot going through my head, and there was a lot going on at the time. So my junior year, I was all SEC. I should have left. Stupid decision, but I got talked into coming back my senior year. And I've told this story many times.
Is that for the degree?
No, I didn't give a shit about that either. Because when you come out, I don't know how they do it now, but back then it was there's something called the what was it? Fuck, I don't remember what it's called. But you basically submit your film, NFL Advisory Committee, and so you submit like your 5 best games or whatever, and they have like scouts watch it, and then they send you back a grade of where they think you'll be drafted. So my junior year, I did that. Me and a buddy did it. Gerard Mayo, he was a linebacker for the Patriots. We both did it. And we both got second round grades. And he was like, shit, that's enough for me, I'm out. And I was like, for some reason, I was like, I'm a first round. It was like an ego thing. I'm a first rounder. Like, he ended up going number 10. We both got the same grades. I'm not saying I would have gone number 10, but he ended up going to number 10, and I ended up staying. And so I got sold a bill of goods like from the staff at the time that were like, we're gonna create a Heisman campaign, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna feed you the ball, like guaranteed first round. And just being young, naive, and not really knowing anybody had been through the process, like I bought it. And so I ended up staying. But they hired a new offensive coordinator, and he like changed everything around, and me and him ended up butting heads. He was butting heads with the offensive line. It was just a shit show. And they ended up sitting me. And so I didn't even play my senior year like that. Like I remember we played Georgia, which is like one of our rivals. I had like 3 carries. Like it was just one of them kind of vibes. And so that sunk. And then because of my, relationship with that coaching staff, during the draft process, they ended up like cutting my throat, saying he's not a team player, which is never the case. They say I'm uncoachable, hard to work with, shit like that. Which is, like I said, none of my NFL coaches.
That's a death sentence.
Yeah,
for an athlete.
yeah, and so
uncoachable.
And so they did, and so they did that, and so I ended up not getting drafted, but it ended up working out well. So I can't be too mad at it.